right, welcome into PureAdrenaline Sports, everybody. Get the music stop playing there. Welcome in. We got the Mariners and Tampa Bay Rays today. Two teams that should both be in the playoffs, but we'll take a look to see where they stand as well. Thank you, everybody that just showed up to our fantasy football Q&A live stream. We had a ton of people over there as well. Fan of the Green Bay Packers is here saying, let's go Seattle Mariners. Welcome in, fans of the Green Bay Packers. Welcome in already. So here we go. Let me update. I got to update some stuff already. We gained some new subscribers on that last stream. But back to doing play-by-play of some baseball. So got football going on in the background as well. We actually gained a few that time. Let's go back over and look. 18. We actually gained 4. So that is awesome. The grind to 2,000 continues. Shady Lane saying, let's go Seattle Mariners. Welcome in, Shady Lane. All right, let's get our headlines up here. There we go. I got to figure out something else to put there. Hey, Thomas is here saying, go Mariners. Welcome in, Thomas. McCaffrey getting some heavy workload here already early on. But here we go. We are underway. First pitch is in for a strike. J.P. Crawford will lead it off. Julio Rodriguez will bat second. Cal Raleigh third. And that ball ripped out to right field, but that'll go foul. Suarez will bat. Teoscar Hernandez will bat fourth. Suarez fifth. Mike Ford will DH and bat sixth. Ty France seventh. Rojas eighth. And Haggerty ninth. DO2 up and in, 1-2. The defense for Tampa Bay, it'll be Aranda at third. Basabi, forgive me, don't know the young man's name. And that ball blew foul as well, still 1-2. Brandon Lau at second base. Diaz at first, Bethancourt behind the plate, and it'll be Luke Raleigh, Siri, and Josh Lowe in right field for Tampa Bay. Did not get the call. Let's get the banner going here as well. I got the NFL scores going in there today as well. So hopefully we can keep updated on them. And that ball ripped in the right. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Goes into the corner. JP will make the turn at first. And he'll pull in the second base and stop there. That's Crawford's 29th double in the year. San Francisco marched right down the field on that Steeler defense. But here we go. Julio Rodriguez. Runner on second. Nobody out. Pitches inside. 1-1 the count. Rodriguez is batting .282 on the year. 29 homers. 95 runs batted in. 36 stolen bases on the year as well. He's at eight home runs over his last 12 games. And that ball tapped off his foot. 1-2 to count. One and two to count. We are underway. Strike 3 called. 1 away. Getting an echo there. Don't want to lose that. Don't want that. So change the background up a little bit. What do you guys think? With some baseballs in it there. That ball's popped up to right field. Lowe is there to make the catch. So quickly 2 away after the double by Crawford. All right, 2 outs now. Crawford still at second base. Teoscar Hernandez takes first pitch low, 1-0. Eric Wallace says, good morning. Good morning, Eric. How are you? Tapped right back to the pitcher. He bobbles it. The Mitcher, yeah. Buck grabs it and throws it over to first. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 1, no score. It'll Bryce Miller be on the mound. Kason says he's watching the Bengals game. I am watching the Seattle Mariners and Tampa Bay Rays here. And over on the television, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the 49ers game. And the 49ers defense is flying around. Let's change that color. I don't like that. I don't like that color. How about if we change it to black? There we go. That looks better. Let's see when it comes up here on the big screen how it looks. Oh, much better. Much better. Instead of that lime green looking color. Oh, that's not working? Man. Fail. All right, it'll be Diaz, Val, and Ramirez here in the bottom of the first inning. Right back up the middle. So both teams get a leadoff hit. Now the Mariners stranded Crawford at second. Let's see what happens here with Diaz. First pitch is outside to Lau. Miller with 21 starts on the year, 8-4 record, 3.83 ERA. Up high, 2-0. Right now, these two teams are first and second in the AL wildcard race. Actually, Seattle or Toronto is tied. Seattle and Toronto are tied for second. So one team right now would be second, one team would be third. There's a ball, another ball, 3-1 to count. Outside, ball 4. So back-to-back runners get on here with the single and a walk. That'll bring up Harold Ramirez. Ramirez batting .302 on the year. 10 home runs, 56 runs batted in. On the outside corner, 0-1. According to the pitch tracker, that was outside. And that ball hit in the right center field gap, and it'll split the defenders and roll all the way to the wall. Hernandez comes over to get it, and 2 runs will score. A 2-run double here in the bottom of the first puts the Rays up 2-0. So a 2-run lead, still a runner on second, still nobody out either. Swung on a missed. Swung on a missed again, 0-2. And that ball ripped into right field. That's a fair ball, and it'll go down into the corner. That'll get another run home. It's now 3-0. Lowe will go into second base. So back-to-back doubles here put the Rays up 3-0. That'll bring up Siri. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. First pitch is swung on and missed by Siri. Siri batting .220 on the year, but does have 25 homers, 55 runs batted in. Swung on and missed again, 0-2. Swung on and missed. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Luke Raley. But, man, Tampa Bay jumping all over Seattle here in the first inning. 3 runs home, still a runner at second base now with 1 out. Outside, 1-0. Now, Seattle did threaten with the leadoff double by Crawford, but then the next 3 were retired. Rodriguez struck out, Raleigh flew out, and Hernandez hit one right back to the pitcher. Ooh, it hit him. So that'll put runners on first and second. And we'll bring up Slavis Basabe. Basabe. Excuse me for not knowing the young man's name. Bad job on my part. First pitch is in for a strike. Batting .233 on the year with a home run, 9 runs batted in. Fouled straight back, 0-2. All right, here's the 0-2 to Basabe. Oh, holds a swing, 1-2. And that ball tapped right back up the middle. Tags the base, and nice throw over to first. Nice scoop at first base there by France. That'll retire the side. But the Rays get 3. Go to the second, 3-0. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Mariners. Suarez, Ford, and France coming up. Thank you all so much for stopping by today. I know NFL has started, so I know you guys all have other things to look forward to, but we do appreciate everybody coming by and showing some support. We got 6 votes in the poll, 83% saying Seattle, 17% saying Tampa Bay. That must have been some of the people that were here early on. Let's look at some other things. I know I have the scoreboard going there in the corner, but let's take a look around, see what else is going on here. Orioles and Red Sox have not started. They are in a rain delay. The Phillies have a 2-0 lead at home against the Marlins in the bottom of the first. Well, let me make sure this is up to date. There we go. Yep, 2-0. Rain delay. Yep. White Sox and Tigers, no score in the second. Brewers and Yankees are in the rain delay as well. Then we got the Dodgers and the Nationals starting up in about 5 minutes. Pirates and Braves as well. As long as the Royals, the Blue Jays, Cardinals, and Reds. Then everybody else is after 2 o'clock. Quickly behind 0-2 in the count here to Suarez. The 0-2 swung on a miss. He struck him out. Eflin's retired 4 in a row since giving up the leadoff double. The 1-0. Tried to hold the swing, but he went. Count is 1-1 to Ford. Inside, 2-1. Count is 2-2. That ball popped up in the center field. Series there. He'll make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Ty France. France is betting 251 on the year. 10 homers, 55 runs betted in. First pitch is in for a strike to France. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Strike 3 called. Eflin's retired 6 in a row. We go bottom 2, still 3-0. So right now the Mariners and Blue Jays do have a 1.5 game lead in the wild card standings on the Texas Rangers. So those 3 teams will be fighting for the last 2 spots, it looks like, with the Red Sox 7 out and the Yankees 9 out. With only about 20 games left in the season. So let's keep looking here. If you're just joining us, the Rays scored 3 in the first. Diaz singled, Lau walked. Ramirez doubled both of those guys in. Josh Lowe doubled him in. And then Series struck out. Raley was hit by a pitch. But But then Basabe was grounded into a 6-6-3 double play. But while you're all here, thank you all so much for stopping by. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. We'd really appreciate that. We do have 4 likes on the stream already. It does push our content out to more people. We got 8 votes in the polls. 75% saying Mariners, 25% saying Rays. And Rays with that 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. First pitch is outside, 1-0. It'll be Aranda, Bethancourt, and Diaz. There's a strike, 1-1 the count. Up high, 2-1. Pitch is fouled off, 2-2 the count. Colts just tied up that game against the Jaguars. That game's now at 7-7. Fouled off again, still 2-2. Tapped foul, still 2-2. Timeout called by the batter. Nobody out here in the second. Miller up to 26 pitches here. Swung on a miss, got a piece of it, but catcher holds on. Second strikeout for Miller. That'll bring up Bethancourt. He's batting .227 on the year, 9 home runs, 30 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Oh, up high, 1-1. One to one to count. Miller getting ready to throw his 30th pitch of the game. Inside, 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Inside, 3-2. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Nice pitch there by Miller. That's back-to-back strikeouts. Third of the day. Back to the top of the lineup with Diaz. He singled and scored in the first. Just missed. 1-0 the count. There's a strike right down the middle, 1-1. Tapped foul, 1-2. That ball blooped in the right field. Diaz now 2 for 2. He doesn't have any stolen bases on the year, so it doesn't look like he's a threat to go. But that'll bring up Brandon Lau, who walked his first time up. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 is fouled off. Ooh, got a piece of the catcher. 0-2 the count. The 0-2. And that one's hit out to right field, and it'll drop in. So back-to-back singles here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Ramirez doubled his first time up. That got 2 runs home. That ball hit out to right field, but it'll go foul, 0-1. That ball fouled off as well, 0-2. Dodgers up 2-0 early against the Nationals. Oof. The ball fouled off. That ball might have hit him if he didn't swing at it. So count still 0-2 to Ramirez. The 0-2 outside, 1-2. That ball popped up. They don't see it. So count still 1-2. Fouled off again. Still 1-2. Bottom of the second here. Miller's up to 46 pitches already. And that ball grounded back up the middle, but played perfectly. Rojas has got it, throws over to first. So nothing across there. We go to the third, still 3-0 Rays. Top of the third for Seattle, it'll be Rojas, Haggerty, and Crawford. The 49ers are putting a whooping on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it looks, I'm seeing a replay of the Ayuk touchdown. And he got both feet in. So yikes there if you're a Steelers fan at home getting your butt whooped. Let's look at some of the other games going on right now. Let's get an NFL update. We have talked a little bit about baseball so far. Let's get a little football update going here. Browns lead 3-0 over the Bengals. That game in the second quarter just underway. Falcons lead the Panthers 7-0. That game 12:35 to go in the first half. Colts and Jaguars are tied up at 7. Colts with the ball there in Jacksonville territory. Tampa Bay. If you watched our 12 o'clock stream today, I picked Tampa Bay to beat Minnesota. They up 3-0 there to start the second quarter. The Titans and Saints. Titans have a 6-3 lead there early. The 49ers up 17-0 over the Steelers. Commanders up 7-3 over the Cardinals. Ravens up 7-0 over the Texans. High fly ball out to right field. Josh Lowe is there, one away. 7 in a row retired by Eflin. I'll bring up Haggerty. Haggerty batting .213 on the year. 61 at bats, 1 home run. On the outside corner, 0-1. Oh, low. That one looked low. Called the ball. 1-1 the count. Fouled straight back. 1-2 the count. Inside, 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Ball 4 outside, so a 1-out walk here. Eflin had retired 7 in a row. But that'll bring up Crawford. He doubled his first at bat in the top of the first inning. First pitch is outside, 1-0. That ball up high, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Here's the 3-0 to Crawford. Outside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks here will bring up Julio Rodriguez as a tying run. The first pitch is popped foul and had a play. 0-1. Once again, Rodriguez batting .281 on the year, 29 homers, 95 runs batted in. With runners in scoring position this year, Rodriguez is batting .307 with 7 homers and 65 runs batted in. That one fouled off as well, 0-2. And that ball hit out to right field. Under the tracks. Lowe makes the catch. Haggerty goes to third. So that'll bring up Cal Raleigh. Flew out to right field his first time up. All right, here we go. Cal Raleigh. 2 outs now, but runners on first and third. First pitch, swung on a miss, 0-1. Hey, Anthony is here. What is up, Anthony? How are you doing today? The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. That one's in there for a strike, 2-2 to count to Raleigh. Raleigh calls his timeout. 27 home runs on the year for Raleigh. That ties the team record for a catcher. And 49 extra base hits on the year. The one behind Mike Zununu all time on the Mariners catching list. The 2-2. Popped foul. So we will do it again. That one. Cal thought that went off his foot. He's saying the challenge. Let's see. And right off his foot. Oh, bad job by MLB. If that's something you can't review. You got to get calls right here, man. Say this is a playoff matchup. You got to. How can that not be reviewable? And I don't have a stake in these. I'm a Mets fan. But that's what agitates fans. You got to get calls right. Well, here we go. We go to the bottom of the third. Anthony says, figure I'd check on my Mariners since Pittsburgh is being too disappointing right now. Well, apparently both your teams are disappointing then because Seattle's down 3-0. Seattle's down 3-0, and your Steelers are down 17-0. And San Francisco's got the ball at midfield. See, either Pittsburgh fooled us and they're not as good as we think they are, or San Francisco is that good, which we do. We expect San Francisco to be in the hunt for the NFC Championship. The Phillies with a 3-0 lead over the Marlins. That came in the third. Dodgers up 3-0 over the Nationals now. All right, here we go. We got game action back, but no broadcast action. Swung on a miss, 1-1 to count. It's the same thing until they get rid of the offensive coordinator in Pittsburgh. Swung on a miss, 1-2 to count to Lowe. It'll be Lowe, Siri, and Raleigh here in the bottom of the third. Fouled off, still 1-2. Pittsburgh Steelers defensive players throwing punches. Not sure why he wasn't thrown out of the game. Down low, 2-2. It looks good in preseason because it's against scrubs. Well, and defensive coordinators aren't game planning either. So, and there's a base hit in between short and third. And he's making the turn to throw to second is not in time. The slow second double of the game. He was hustling out of the box. All right, here's Siri. Siri struck out his first time up. And he bunched one up the third baseline and right into no man's land. The runners will be safe on the corners. All right. Luke Raley was hit by a pitch his first time up. Comes up with runners on the corners here and nobody out. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. He's going, pitches outside. Oh, Siri stayed. I thought he was going. He must have stopped. And he was going that time, and that ball's hitting the right field. That'll get at least one home. Siri's going to score. It's now 5-0. And it's now 5-0 Rays. Dodgers now up 4-0 over the Nats. Runner on second, still nobody out here in the third inning. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Swung on a missed, 0-2. Basabe hit into an ending 6-6-3 double play, his first time up. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Still nobody out here with 2 home in the inning so far. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. Swung on a missed. Ronda's 0-1 today. Struck out his first time up. There's ball 2, 2-1 to count. That ball up high. Here's the 2-2. Oh, up and in, 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here. That'll bring up Bethencourt, who also struck out his first time up. First pitch to Bethencourt, swung on a miss, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Bounce one in the dirt, and that gets away from the catcher. Runner will go down to third base. 1-2 to count. Jacksonville just scored again. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. But the Rays had 2 more and now lead 5-0 going to the 4th. Let's look at some other games going on. Still a rain delay in Boston. Phillies lead 3-0 over the Marlins. That game going to the bottom of the 4th. Tigers up 3-0 over the White Sox in the top of the 4th. Dodgers up 4-0 over the Nationals. That game in the bottom of the 2nd. Yankees and Brewers, no score in the 2nd inning. Pirates and Braves, no score, bottom of the 3rd. Royals and Blue Jays going to the 3rd, no score. And Cardinals and Reds, no score, going to the 3rd inning as well. Mets and Twins getting ready to start, as well as Padres, Astros, Diamondbacks, Cubs. Then at 2:30, it's the A's and Rangers. Don't spam the chat. All right, in a game that I was completely wrong on, the Browns and Bengals halftime, not even halftime yet, but it's only 3-0. Panthers and Falcons are tied up at 7. Jaguars and Colts. Jags have a 14-7 lead there. Vikings lead the Buccaneers 7-3. And second and goal to Tampa Bay 6 for Minnesota. The Titans are up 6-3 over the Saints, but the Saints are at the Tennessee 14. 49ers up 20-0. Commanders up 7-6 over the Cardinals. And the Ravens up 7-3 over the Texans. And hits one up the middle. And not in time, so it'll be a leadoff single. Thanks for calling this game today. It must be difficult, especially for opening weekend for the NFL. No, my Jets aren't playing until tomorrow night, so this is not an issue. Baseball. Baseball is my favorite sport. That ball grounded foul, 0-1 the count. Suarez is 0 for 1 today. Struck out his first time up. The 0-1. Swung on a miss. Tried to check the swing, but it's 0-2. The count is 1-2. Swung on a miss. That's one away here. That'll bring up Ford. He flew out to center field his first time. Ford hits one down the right field line, but it'll go foul. Checks his swing, 1-1. Did not go as they check down the third. 2-1 to count. Three and 1 to count. Derek is here. Just when you thought we were good, you're still good. You're tied for the second wild card spot right now. Now a bad day today. And that ball, and it gets past the right fielder. One out, runners on the corners now for Ty France. Derek's is not coming back from this start. I don't know. It's only the fourth inning. You got runners on first and third here. You got to get at least one. Got to get at least one here. But the big question is going to be in the bottom of the fourth when it's back to the Rays top of the lineup. But Derek, thank you for being here. Swung on a miss, 0-1. French struck out in the second inning. Oh, tried to check a swing, but tapped it foul, 0-2. Ooh, down low. 1-2. Is that what he is? 3 out of his last 24? Yikes. The 1-2. Tapped foul. Still 1-2. But we got 10 people stopping by the stream. Thank you all so much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. I know it's a big day for NFL fans. Oh, 3 for 4 with runners. Yikes. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. And that ball ripped out to center field, but right at Siri, he makes the catch. And the runner holds it third. That'll bring up Josh Rojas, who flew out to right field his first time up. So now it's going to take a 2-out hit to get at least one home here. There's a pitch on the inside corner, 0-1. Count is 1-1. The 1-1. That ball ripped into right field, and that'll get down for a hit. That'll get a run home. It's now a 5-1 game. That'll bring up Haggerty, who walked his first time up. Derek says, with Seattle playing the Angels, and Dodgers, and Houston playing the Padres, Royals, and A's, we're going to fall back in a bunch, I'm afraid. Just got to make the playoffs. Phillies were a wild card team last year and went to the World Series. There's another base hit. To throw to the plate, and not in time. It's now 5-2. That'll bring up Crawford as the tying run. With 2 outs. Had first and third with 1 out. And then France lined out sharply to center field. But back-to-back singles by Rojas and Haggerty. 8 and 9 hitters coming through for you. First pitch is in for a strike. Looked high, but called a strike. 0-1. Thomas Fitzpatrick is here. Thomas is part of our fantasy football coverage and our NFL coverage here at PureAdrenaline, but also has his own channel covering a lot of baseball and football on his own as well. Thomas telling everybody to like and sub it up. Thank you, Thomas. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend off from streaming. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Called strike 3. He knew it too. But the Mariners get 2 back. Trail 5-2 now going to the bottom of the. Hey, Derek just subscribed. Thank you so much, Derek. Hey, Kimberly is here. What's up, Kimberly? Thomas is just hopping around on the YouTube streets. Yes, sir. But Derek, thank you so much. But let's look at some of the updates here as well. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Browns and Bengals 3-0. I am shocked. Not that the Browns are winning, but that it's only 3-0. Panthers and Falcons are at halftime tied up at 7. Jaguars up 14-7. With a minute to go there in the first half against the Colts. The Vikings now up 10-3 over the Buccaneers. Titans and Saints are tied up at 6 with just under 4 minutes to go. But the Titans do have the ball at the Saints' 15-yard line. 2nd and 1 at the 15. Minute 55 to go in Pittsburgh. 49ers still lead 20-0. Commanders lead the Cardinals 7-6. And the Ravens, this game's a shock. The Ravens lead 7-3 over the Texans with 25 seconds to go in the half. And the Texans are in field goal range at the Baltimore 27. All right, it'll be the top of the lineup for the Rays here in the fourth inning. Excuse me, Diaz, Lau, and Ramirez. There's a strike. 0-1. Derek says, Seahawks, I can't get the coverage where I live. Oh, that stinks. Well, that's like me. I'm a Jets fan. I don't get Jet games here where I live. And I'm not paying the $400-something that YouTube wants. And that ball hit straight out to center field. That straightaway center. Julio makes the catch on the run. 1 away. That'll bring up Lau, who's 1 for 1 today with a walk and a single. I think the NFL game that surprises me the most so far is Pittsburgh San Francisco game. Now I know it's only the first half and anything can happen, but 20-0. No, I don't get NFL Plus. I'm not paying that $10 a month fee either. Tapped foul. Still 0-2. But even, Thomas, even with NFL Plus, you only get the games that are on your local networks. So why would I do that? I get the games that are on my local networks. All right, here's the 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Let me come back over and look. Rojas gets it, goes over to first base, 2 away. That'll bring up Ramirez, had an RBI double in the first, a 2-run double in the first, and then grounded out to second base to end the second inning. The Buccaneers just tied that game up. That was my upset pick of the week. Just tied it up at 10. Thomas Fitzpatrick just said the Bucs just tied the game versus the Vikings. Yep, just said that. Thomas typed it as I said it. And that ball grounded to short. Over to first. Now retire the side. So the first 1, 2, 3 inning here for Miller. We go to the fifth inning. Still 5-2 Rays. It'll be Rodriguez, Raleigh, and Hernandez from the Mariners in the top of the fifth, trying to cut into this deficit. The Cardinals lead the Commanders 13-7. That game a minute to go in the first half. That would be an upset right there. Ravens now only lead 7-6 at a halftime. Not sure what's going on there. Steelers have the ball with a minute 35 to go, pinned deep in their own zone. 2 minutes to go, and Titans Saints in the first half, tied up at 6. Card Crazed is here. What's up? Rising Rhino Raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hit that thumbs up while you're here. Really appreciate it. Rhino and Rhino Nation, thank you all so much. I know you guys are watching the Colts Jaguars game, so hopefully that's going good for you. I saw it was 14-7. Not sure if it's halftime yet or not. Rising Rhino in the house. Daniel's here. Welcome in. Linda, welcome. AAU, welcome. What's up? Nothing much, Rhino. Thank you so much for the raid, buddy. I appreciate that. Sandra's here as well. Yep, smash that like button, everybody. Thank you all so much. Linda's saying have a good stream. Thank you so much, Linda. Hopefully you guys are having a good stream over there. Keep grinding. Sub it up. Yes, sir. The grind is real. Let's see. Let's see where we're at. I did my NFL stream at noon. We gained 4 subs during that stream. First pitch swinging. That's a fair ball. Not in time. And he'll stay at first base. So that'll be a leadoff single. That'll bring up Cal Raleigh, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Yep, Card Crates and sub. Yep. Where is... I got to update it, actually. Yep. There's another base hit in the left field. Julio will stop at second. I'll bring up the tying run. And Teoscar Hernandez, who's 1 for 2 today with a single and a run scored. AAU, thank you so much. I will be hanging out when I am done here. I will be hanging out in Rhino Nation when I am done. Vegan is here. Rhino Rain continues. Let's go. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Make sure you all hit that thumbs up while you're here. Really appreciate it. We did get to 10 likes, so now 11 likes on the stream. Thank you all so much for that. Tapped foul, 0-2. All right, ground ball. So it'll be runners on first and third as they get the force out at second. Want to know the count to Suarez. Count is 2-1 to Suarez. That ball hit out to center field. Siri will make the catch, but that'll be a sacrifice fly, and they'll get a run home. It's now 5-3. So now 2 outs, still running on first. Tapped foul. Here's the 0-1 to Ford. Tapped foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Oh, 1-2, excuse me. 1-2 to count. Swung on a miss, struck him out. But the Mariners get another one, and it's now 5-3. It'll be Josh Lowe, Jose Siri, and Luke Riley. Fourth and 3, and Pittsburgh's going for it instead of kicking the field goal before the half. Pickett dumps it off, and it's caught. First down. They got to hurry up. No timeouts left. Let's go. Running back standing there pointing for a first down. Give the ball to the official. You don't have any timeouts left. All right, here we go to the bottom of the fifth. First pitch is inside and low, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2 the count. And that ball blooped and in the right field for a base hit. Low now 3 for 3 on the day. That'll bring up Siri, who's 1 for 2. Struck out and singled. And there's a ground ball down to third, second for 1. Over to first, double play, 5-4-3 double play. Erases the runner. Two out and nobody out. Now 2 out, nobody on now for Luke Riley. Riley's 1 for 1 on the day, was hit by a pitch and had a 2-run double in the third. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Struck him out. That'll retire the side. So a leadoff single is erased on a double play, and then the strikeout. We go to the sixth. 5-3 Rays. And for the Mariners, it'll be France, Rojas, and Haggerty. Down 2. All right, some NFL scores here in between innings. We got the Browns leading the Bengals 10-0 at halftime there. The Panthers lead the Falcons 10-7. Just under 11 minutes to go in the third quarter there. Jaguars up 14-7. The Buccaneers and Vikings are tied up at 10 at halftime. Halftime, the Titans have a 9-6 lead over the Saints. Ooh, big injury here for Jacksonville. Scherf, it looks like Scherf is hurt. That will be bad for Jacksonville. Well, here we go. 49ers at halftime lead the Steelers 20-7. Cardinals at halftime lead the Commanders 13-10. The Ravens lead 7-6. All right, here we go. Top of the sixth. First pitch is on the outside corner, 0-1. France is 0 for 2 today, struck out and lined out to center. Outside, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2 the count. Fouled off. Count is still 1-2. Just missed. 2-2. The 2-2. Not sure where that pitch was. 3-2. That looked like a strike to me. Fouled off. Ooh, that got a piece of the umpire on that foul ball. France will take timeout, get some more little stickum or something for his hands. It wasn't pine tar. He was spraying something. That ball ripped out the left, but right at Rayleigh went away. So he is lined out twice today. Right to center and now right to left. Popped it up. Bethencourt will take a look, but it'll go out of play. 0-1. Fouled off 0-2. Mariners jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the first, added 2 more in the third to make it 5-0. But Seattle got 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. And that's where we stand at 5-3. That ball fouled off again, still 0-2. And that ball ripped out to right field. But Lowe was there and make the catch right before the track. 2 away. That'll bring up Haggerty. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Walked his first time up. Had an RBI single in the fourth inning. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. I know it is week 1 of the NFL season. You guys are probably keeping track of all your teams there. Haggerty swings at the first pitch and bloops it in the left field, and it's not caught. He's going to go to second. The throw, not in time. Safe. We'll see what they call that. My guess would be a single. He definitely didn't catch it. And he's definitely safe at second base. But will they call that a single or a double? Back to the top of the lineup for Crawford. They check down at third base. No swing. They call that a double for Haggerty. So he's 2 for 2. The 1-0 on the outside corner, 1-1. Crawford's 1 for 2 on the day. Double to lead off the game. Walked in the third and struck out in the fourth. Orioles and Red Sox are underway up in Boston after that rain delay. Orioles up 3-0. The 1-1 is fouled off 1-2. Now, that ball fouled off, still 1-2. On the inside corner, called strike 3. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 6. Still 5-3 Rays. Let's keep some updates going here on the NFL scoreboard. The Browns still lead the Bengals 10-0. That game just starting in the second half. The Panthers lead the Falcons 10-7. 6:38 to go there. But Falcons have the ball at the Carolina 36-yard line. Anthony Richardson just got his first NFL passing touchdown, 39-yarder to Michael Pittman. And the extra point's good, and that game is tied up at 14. The Buccaneers and Vikings are tied up at 10. That game, 12 minutes to go in the third. Titans lead the Saints at halftime, 9-6. The 49ers lead the Steelers, 20-7 at halftime. The Cardinals lead the Commanders, 13-10. Arizona with the ball at the Washington 29-yard line. Here, 12.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, and the Ravens lead the Texans 13-6. Some of the 4 o'clock games, we got the Packers, Bears, Raiders, Broncos, Eagles, Patriots, Dolphins, Chargers, and Rams, Seahawks. And then the Cowboys and Giants is the Sunday night game. And tomorrow night, we got the Bills and Jets tomorrow night. The Nationals were down 4-0 to the Dodgers. It's now 4-2. Looks like Bryce Miller might be done for the day. 5 innings pitched, 9 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts on 93 pitches. It'll be Eduardo Pizarro. First pitch is outside, 1-0. That ball lays down the left field line and it hits the line. That's a fair ball. Basabe pulls into second base with a leadoff double. That'll bring up Aranda. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. The Rangers lead 3-0 early on. The team that needs to start turning it around. They had the division lead. Now they would not make the playoffs. There's a strike, 1-1. That ball grounded down to first. France will take it to the bag himself, but Basabe will go to third base. 1 away. Bethencourt is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Home plate umpire said he swung at that pitch. 0-1. The 0-1. And that ball through the hole in the left field, then that'll bring in another run. It's now 6-3 Tampa Bay. Back to the top of the lineup with Diaz, who's 2 for 3 on the day. Couple singles and a run scored. Diaz fouls the first one off, 0-1. Tried to hold a string there again, but went around 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll bring up Blau. Blau's 1 for 2 on the day. Walked and scored in the first, singled in the second, and grounded out the second and the fourth. Big play there for the 49ers. Now lead the Steelers 26-7. Swung on a miss. 0-1 to count to Lau. Extra point is good. It's now 27-7. In a game that I thought could go either way, San Francisco was put a hurting on Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Count is 0-2. Runner on first base. 1 run home already in the inning. Down low, 1-2. Hey, depressed Mr. Mett's here. What's up, Water? Down low, 2-2. Hey, Cameron's here. What's up, Cameron? Pitch outside and stolen base here by Bethencourt. That's his first steal of the year. But what's happening, Cameron? I know you're already subscribed to the channel, but thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit that thumbs up while you're here. We're up to 13 likes on the stream. Really appreciate that, everybody. And tried to hold the swing there, but he went. That'll retire the side. But the Rays get a run and go up 6-3, headed to the 7th. For the Mariners in the 7th, it'll be Rodriguez, Raleigh, and Hernandez. The Jaguars just kicked the field goal to go up 17-14. That's a good game there. A lot closer than I thought it would be. All right, the Bengals got on the board. Now trail 10-3. Just under 12 minutes to go in the third quarter there. Cameron says Mets or Twins didn't score yet. Yeah, that game's what, only in the second inning? Oh, it's the bottom of the third. Wow. Yep, Mets, Twins, no score, bottom third, but the Twins do have runners on first and second and nobody out. Cincinnati just got a field goal. So that helps the fantasy team, but it has not been a good day today. My team definitely not performing. Yeah, Cameron, I don't need you to come in here and give me score updates. I got updates going. You guys go to everybody's chat and post updates. We know what's going on. We got a new pitcher for the Rays here. Once again, Rodriguez, Raleigh, and Hernandez here. It's not raining out? Bounce in the dirt. Thomas says, I'm getting blown out in my other fantasy league today. 10.48 to 50.56. Yeah. Well, in the league we're in, Thomas, I'm getting blown out, man. I still have 3 players left, but he's got 6, and he's already crushing me. Swung on a miss, 1 and 2. I'm down by 17 points, and he's got 6 players left, and I have 3 players left. Carr's not doing anything for me. T. Higgins has no catches. Kirk's got 1 catch for 9 yards. Thomas says he's winning in the sleeper league by 15. Nice. Nice. But that's me. I usually start off rough, and that ball laced in the left field, and that'll be a leadoff single here for Rodriguez. That's me. I usually start off bad in fantasy football, and then I make a late run and make the playoffs like I did last year. And then I and Raleigh hits one out to right field. Lowe will come in and make the catch, 1 away. Raleigh's now 1 for 4 on the day. But that'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez, who's 1 for 3. Singled and scored in the 4th. Swung on and missed. He went, called strike 3. They didn't even check down at third base. I don't like that. I always like when they check down at first base. But 2 outs now. That'll bring up Suarez, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out both times, but did have a sacrifice fly RBI his last time up. First pitch is 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. He said he went 1-2. Home plate umpire making the call. He's not even checking down at first or third base. The 1-2 swung on and missed. He struck him out. But that was a strikeout that end of the inning anyway. We go bottom 7. Still 6-3 Rays. It'll be Ramirez, Lowe, and Siri for the Rays in the bottom of the 7th. Bengals still down a touchdown, but we'll have the ball at the 50-yard line. 10-10, Panthers-Falcons going to the fourth quarter. Jaguars lead 17-14 with 5 minutes to go in the third. The Buccaneers lead 17-10 over the Vikings. Thomas says he's shocked the Cardinals lead the Commanders. Yup, me too. The 2nd and 10 for the Vikings at the Tampa Bay 20-yard line. The Titans and Saints are tied at 9. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter there. 49ers lead 27-7. Man, I am shocked. Cardinals lead the Commanders 16-10. Thomas just said he's shocked that the Cardinals lead that game. And that tells me 2 things, Thomas, as we're in between innings here. Either the Cardinals are not as bad as we think they are, or the Commanders are definitely that bad. But now the Ravens lead the Texans 22-6. Start pulling away there. But we got 14 likes on the stream. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. We do appreciate that. 24 votes in the poll. Mariners 46%. Rays 38%. Nobody hoping for a good game. And 17% say, who cares? The NFL is back. You think it's both between the Cardinals and the Commanders? What I'm not shocked by is Tampa Bay. if you watch my live stream at noon, that was my upset of the week. Was Tampa Bay winning that game? I have Minnesota starting the year 0-2. Not sure what this commercial is with Kittle, Fitzpatrick, and Cameron. Oh, that's the Little Caesars commercial. We saw that. We saw that the other night. All right, here we go. Not sure why such a big delay here in between innings. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Thomas said, I did hear you say that. Makes sense, though. Why would you say they would go 0-2? Fouled off, still 0-2. Fouled off, still 0-2. Going to the fourth quarter there in Minnesota. Vikings do have first and goal. Jefferson with 8 catches, 143 yards so far. McPherson just missed the field goal, so the Browns still lead 10-3 there. See, but Thomas, if I'm going to take credit for that, if I'm going to take credit for the Buccaneers, I gotta bash myself a little bit. I said the Browns Bengals game combined would go over 47 points, and they're at 13 points with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. So not looking good there. Where one looks good and one looks bad. Bounced in the dirt, 2-1. So I missed that. Ramirez struck out here in the first. So the 2-1 here. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Thomas says Ayuk's doing very well for him today. Almost 37 points. Yeah, I got that game on here. What's he got? 2 touchdowns, right? Bounced in the dirt. 3-2. That ball ripped foul. Still 3-2. That ball hit in the foul territory. And Suarez comes over and makes the catch in foul ground. 2 away. That'll bring up Siri. Siri's 1 for 3 today. Struck out in the first, singled and scored in the third, and hitting to a 5-4-3 double play in the fifth. Thomas Fitzpatrick says Ayuk, 7 catches, 107 yards, and 2 tutties. Here's the 0-1 to Siri. They check the swing. No swing, 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. The 2-1. Two and two. The 2-2. And that ball hit out to center field. Rodriguez over before the track. He'll make the catch. We go to the 8th inning, still 6-3 Rays. It'll be Ford, France, and Rojas for the Mariners in the 8th inning. But thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. I know it's week 1 NFL. Thomas says, you streaming anything else today? No, Cam thought I was doing the Cowboys game tonight, but no, I'm not. I'm not doing anything else today. So we got 14 likes on the stream today. Thank you all so much. 24 votes in the poll. Yeah, I know Rhino is doing the Cowboys game. Yeah, I'll probably hang out in Rhino's streams the rest of the day. After Cincinnati missed that field goal, the Browns are marching down the field. They have 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 21. Carolina's down a touchdown in the 4th quarter. We have a play under review between Jacksonville and Indianapolis. Not sure what's going on there. The Vikings scored. Madison with a 4-yard touchdown. With an extra point, will be tied up at 17. First pitch is in for a strike to Ford, 0-1. That ball tapped right back to the pitcher. We'll get it and flip it to first, 1 away. That'll bring up Ty France, who's 0 for 3 today, and has been robbed twice. Once by the center fielder and once by the left fielder. Still waiting to see what kind of play is under review there. That ball popped into foul ground. Taylor Wall's now playing shortstop. Makes the catch in foul ground. Poche, only 3 pitches here, 2 outs. That'll bring up Rojas. Rojas is 1 for 3 today. Singled in a run in the 4th inning. Oh, the play in Jacksonville was a fumble by the Jaguars and recovered and returned for a touchdown by the Colts, and the Colts are up. Fouled straight back, 101. Oops. I moved this. My bad. Did not mean to do that. Tried to hold a swing, but he went 1-2 to count. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today on this NFL kickoff weekend, but we're still covering baseball here as we head towards the pennant chase. And he struck him out. So a 1-2-3 inning there. We go bottom 8. Still 6-3. All right, there it is. The Colts, with 2:27 to go in the third, have a 21-17 lead over the Jaguars. Yikes. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th inning. Pickens saying he caught that ball. He did make the catch, but he was out of bounds. Well, here we go. Bottom of the 8th. Both these teams right now, first and second in the American League wildcard standings. Bounced in the dirt. Want to know the count? One is up high. 2-1. Well, it looks like the Saints got a touchdown. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass. That's good for my fantasy team. So Luke Riley walks. First pitch is in for a strike. Okay, got that covered back up. So no spoilers there. Swung on a miss, 0-2. End of the third, going to the fourth there for the Browns and Bengals. Cleveland with a 13-3 lead. All right, let's keep going here. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One out. Still a runner on first base. I'm going to have to stop by for JJ's stream. He's covering the Pats and Eagles game. Is he? He did not. He did not get any sleep last night. I'm not sure if he's going to stream or not. Hey, Xavier, the random guy is here. Just in time, Xavier. The Oakland A's just took a 4-3 lead over the Texas Rangers. Here's the 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. What is up with your Texas Rangers, Xavier? But welcome in, everybody. You should blast the game audio and take yourself off screen for the ninth inning. Oh my goodness, Thomas. Strike 3 called. 2 down. That'll bring up Bethencourt. Bethencourt's 1 for 3 on the day, 2 strikeouts, a single, and a stolen base. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Well, welcome in, everybody. I know a big day in NFL. Big day for your fantasy teams as well. Even if you play fantasy baseball, it's probably the last day of the matchup. Here's the 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Hit that subscribe button. The march to 2,000 before the end of 2023 is on. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Covering, doing MLB live streams up and through the World Series, mixing in some football as well. Got any Jets or Bills players for tomorrow for fantasy? I don't know. All my guys will be done tonight. Up high, 2-2. You think Josh Young is playing next week? Nice. They need him. They have been struggling since he went out. Every game counts. Yes, it does. Right now, you guys are a game and a half out of the wild card. I don't know about the division. 3-2 count. Fouled off again. But I am down by 10 points in fantasy, Thomas. But my guys have not performed. Julio right before the track will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. We go to the ninth. The Rays still lead 6-3. And for the Mariners, it'll be Haggerty, Crawford, and Rodriguez. So let's take the poll away. We had 27 votes in the poll. 41% said Mariners. Mariners led the whole way, even though Tampa Bay jumped up on the scoreboard 3-0 in the first. The Mariners in our poll here always led. We got 15 likes on the video. Thank you all so much. Xavier says, Pure, do you do hockey? I will be adding in some Philadelphia Flyer games this year. It'll be my first year doing hockey, so I want to start with my team because I'll know who the players are. You hit a nice catch there. They're still scoring for you, Thomas. Oh, you still got Herbert and Devontae Adams for today. And the Broncos defense. You'll be fine. You will be fine. But a good day today for the channel. We gained 5 subs. So thank you all so much for subscribing. Had a really good stream today at noon covering fantasy football questions. Let me see how many questions we answered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 fantasy football questions in our hours. So we will be back on Thursday night at 7 covering fantasy football week 2. And then live stream reaction for the Vikings-Eagles matchup. And then next Sunday again, doing fantasy football start-sit questions at noon Eastern time. And as always, fantasy football questions are answered as they come in, unless a super chat is sent. A super chat is sent to the front of the line. The Cowboys wide receivers are stacked. I put Dolchitz in the tight end because Waller is currently questionable. Waller is playing tonight, Thomas. He is questionable, but the Giants said he was active for the game. Swung on a missed. On the outside corner, 1-2. Fairbanks, the new pitcher in here for Tampa Bay, trying to get that save. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, foul tipped, but the catcher held on. 1 away. That'll bring up Crawford, 1 for 3 on the day. Doubled in the first, walked in the third, but fourth and sixth innings, he struck out. I'm sorry, I do not know what that says, but welcome in. Let's see here. So my guess would be forgive me, but my guess would be that that's Japanese. I believe I put it in Google Translate, and it says in baseball you can win even if you don't have any hits. So struck him out. That'll bring up Rodriguez. 2 outs here. Mariners down to their last out on the inside corner, 0-1. But thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We will be back live again tomorrow night covering the Mets and Diamondbacks at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Nice pitch by Fairbanks. Julio uses his timeout. We'll give the scoreboard update as we go out. Swung on a miss, he struck him out, and the ball game is over. The Rays take 2 out of 3 in this series. They increased their lead in the wild card race. So tough series there. Thomas says, are we having a baseball draft on Sleeper for next year? No, Sleeper right now only does basketball and football. I don't know if they plan on doing baseball, but right now they only do basketball and football. So we will have to find I got to find a site because I don't like ESPN. The only baseball league I'm in uses ESPN, and I can't stand it. But Thomas, we will definitely be having a fantasy baseball league next year. All right, let's look. Let's look here some MLB scores before we go. The Red Sox have a 4-3 lead over the Orioles. Orioles were up 3-0 there. Red Sox now up 4-3 in the fifth. Marlins up 5-3 over the Phillies in the bottom of the eighth. Tigers up 3-2 over the White Sox in the ninth. Dodgers and Nationals are in a rain delay again. Dodgers lead 5-2 there and have bases loaded. Brewers and Yankees, no score in the eighth inning. Braves lead 5-2 over the Pirates in the eighth inning. Blue Jays lead the Royals 3-2 in the eighth inning. The Reds lead the Cardinals 6-1 in the seventh. The Mets and Twins are scoreless going to the sixth inning. The Astros lead the Padres 4-0. That game going to the sixth. The Cubs lead the Diamondbacks 5-1. That game going to the sixth. The A's lead the Rangers 4-3. That game going to the fourth inning. Thomas says he's going to go, stopping by in Rhino Stream. Yeah, I'll be over there in a minute. Guardians and Angels at 4:07. Rockies and Giants at 8 o'clock. And the Rays, Mariners are the only final. The Browns lead the Bengals 22-3 with 9 minutes to go in that game. The Falcons lead the Panthers with 4 minutes to go in that game, 24-10. The Colts lead the Jaguars 21-17. The Buccaneers and Vikings still tied at 17 with 8.5 minutes to go. The Saints lead the Titans 16-9 with 11 minutes to go there. 49ers still up 27-7 with 10 minutes to go there. The Cardinals scored, the Commanders scored, take a 17-16 lead over the Cardinals. The Ravens up 22-9 over the Texans with 10 minutes to go. The 4 o'clock games, the Packers, Bears, Raiders, Broncos, Eagles, Patriots, Dolphins, Chargers, and Rams, Seahawks. And the Rams, Seahawks at 4:25, and then Dallas and the Giants, the Sunday night game, and the Bills, Jets, Monday Night Football to end week one. The Titans just got a field goal now, trailed 16-12. But, man, thank you all so much for hanging out. Let me go over and look to see what our final numbers look like. 15 likes on the stream. Thank you all so much. So let me go end this. We're going to send everybody that's here over to the Rising Rhino channel. He's covering the Jaguars and Colts right now. We hope to see everybody in a future live stream. Make sure you hit that thumb up on the way out and that subscribe button and that little notification bell. But like I said, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. As we end the stream, we're going over to Rising Rhino's channel. Give him a thumbs up and tell him PAS sent you.